All right, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're super excited. So far, for the bald and the beautiful, it's just going to be the bald right now, and we're waiting on the beauty. So automatically, if you're here right now, you can consider yourself beautiful, okay? You got us three right here. We're the bald. You, if you're watching, you're the beautiful. So thanks for being here. Thanks for being beautiful. And really, thanks for taking some time out of your day to join us. Now, I know myself, I'm super, super excited to be able to do some work with Mr. Bob Clark, Mr. Brian McDaniel, and shortly joining us, Mrs. Angela Hardy. And we've combined forces for you guys. And as most of you know, you're probably a member of My Lead System Pro if you're here. If you're not a member of My Lead System Pro and you're here, that's absolutely 100% okay. Just remember at the end of this Hangout, get back with that person that invited you here today and really get down to the business of talking to them about what we're all about and what we're doing here. So we're glad you're here. Now we're the bald, and there's more than one beautiful. It's a bunch of beautifuls. It's all of you, and Mrs. Angela Hardy just joined us from not even from Massachusetts anymore, all the way from England.
Oh, and she's muted.
Oh yeah, just unmute yourself real quick.
There might be a delay, yeah.
Oh yeah, there might be a delay. Now she muted herself. Now she's...
She should put up signs.
Right. Well, whenever Angela, whenever your sound starts working, we'll take a pause for you. So everybody, if you're here, you're on someone's team, right? Or someone here has referred you into My Lead System Pro, rather. And we all were lassoed together by Mr. Bob Clark, right? Bob had this idea of doing some team training, some group training where we could come together as a group and show you how we're using My Lead System Pro and how you can use it the most effectively. And then he got an idea and he said, hey, what if I go over to these other bald guys, because we're all bald, right? They'll probably say yes. And I asked them to help out. So he came to me, and I was like, yeah, of course, Bob, I'm in. Well, obviously, Brian's in. And then we said, hey, listen, if we're going to do all the bald, we got to have some beautiful, right? So we talked to Mrs. Angela. She decided to join in with us. And the four of us have grouped together so that we can provide weekly training to you, and every single week you get something new. So if you normally work with me and you're tired of my goofiness and you want to, you want some seriousness, Brian McDaniel is going to hit you with some Southern hospitality, all right? It's going to happen. You're also going to get some proper training from over on the other side of the pond, right? And you're going to get some really, really focused laser beam training from Dr. Bob Clark, a part-timer, a guy that gets full-time results with part-time effort. So I'm super excited to be here. I guess everyone should say hello and welcome here on the panel, and then, Bob, we can get into whatever you want to jump into today.
Sure. Brian, go ahead.
Hello, everybody. Appreciate y'all showing up. I'm tickled to death to be a part of this group. You know, Bob has been a huge mentor to me. I remember when I got an MLSP, I just sent Bob a link and said, hey, man, send me your link. I'm signing up. And he said, well, what level do you want to come in at? And I'm like, dude, what's the top level? I knew Bob was going to help me. I knew Bob was going to answer my questions along the way. You know, me and Bert, we met at Live the Dream. Me and Angela, we met at Live the Dream, and we've all connected. And I'll tell you what, these guys are some super marketers, and I'm here to learn just as much as I am here to share with you how I'm getting results in MLSP. And I'm just pumped up about it and glad to be on the panel.
Great, great. Angela, can we hear you? I'm not sure if we can hear you or not. Yeah. We have to do some sign language here.
Do you want me to do you want to do like voiceover? Hello, Bob. I can't hear you yet, Bob. But I'm here in England, and it's a jolly good time. Our internet connection's a little slow, but I'm glad to be here. Was that close, Angela?
Try unplugging your headphones and see if it works through your computer.
Good idea. Is it working?
Yeah. We can hear you now.
We can hear you.
For some reason, the microphone sign is crossed and it won't let me unmute. I don't know why. So these things usually work well. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, yes, really, really excited to be here. I think it's a fabulous idea. I think it was Bob's. I don't know. I've got lost in the whole ball guy thing. You guys have confused me. But I think it's a great idea. You know, like Bert said, you get to experience leadership from all different angles. Really, I mean, we all have our strengths, and that's what we're going to bring to the table. We're going to, you know, give you what we have, and you know, so one week it might be one kind of marketing, one week it might be something totally different, and we've talked about it, and it's going to be nice and short and sweet and to the point, and you know, it's going to be great. I'm really looking forward to doing it. I think it's a fabulous idea.
Cool. It was my idea, and the reason it was my idea is because I wanted some help because I was running out of time, and I knew I could count on these 3 people to help me leverage my time and help them improve their teams too. So the deal was that basically I've wanted to work with these 2 ball guys for a long time, and Angela was just wonderful. It's like, oh, we have a beautiful lady, so I couldn't resist. I think the thing is, and Angela said it well, we get people, we all have different expertise. We all bring different things to the table. And I think our goal in general is to help the newcomer get their first leads in sales as fast as possible, and to help the more advanced people, you know, ramp it up to whatever the results they're getting, to ramp that up and to get more. And MLSP is tremendous. It has some great training in there. We just wanted to take it to a whole different level for our people, and that's what kind of got us into doing this. I've wanted to do it on a weekly basis for a long time. I haven't had the time, so this allows me to leverage these guys' amazing knowledge, and it helps me, it helps my team. I'm going to be on there listening as much as possible because I'm going to learn a lot from these guys too. So I'm just super excited. We've tried to accommodate as many people as possible. So we're going to, as Bert will tell you later, we're going to have some of these in the evening in the U.S. and some of these in the evening in the U.K., which would be the afternoon in the U.S. So as I know, everybody has different schedules. Everybody has different times when they can make it, when they can't make it. So we're going to try and make this as level as possible for everybody. And I'm super excited. I just can't wait. What do you say, Bert?
Yeah, absolutely. So, you know, what we've done for you guys, and, you know, really, when I say we, it's really Bob, guys, that spearheaded it, and I really want everyone to, on here today, already connected with Bob and Brian and Angela, myself, with us on Facebook and the Google Plusers and, you know, all the social networks. Go get connected with us, but go give Bob a shout out, because Bob really helps put this all together, and, you know, that's a pretty special person that will take some time out of his day, reach out to other people, and then take the time and energy and effort to coordinate all of this and put this together. So really a big shout out to you, Bob, for coordinating this and really kind of rallying us all together. And it's exciting because what we're going to do is a weekly training. So starting next Tuesday evening at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, you'll be invited to a webinar. We're going to give you that link here today so that you can go and get registered. Every other week will be an evening to a day session. Now, guys, you don't have to, the best part about this whole deal is you don't have to remember that. You don't have to do anything. You're going to get reminders, okay, from webinars on air to tell you about the webinar. That's going to remind you. So next Tuesday is going to be an evening webinar. The following Tuesday will be an afternoon, and I'm talking in United States time here, guys, and then evening, afternoon, and so on and so forth. So once you register, you'll literally, the link that we have for you guys will register you through the next couple weeks here in June and all throughout July. So basically until August, you're going to be set with all of your team training. So one-time registration and you're set. And guess what, guys? It doesn't matter when you register. So you could register today, tomorrow, next Wednesday, Friday, 2 Saturdays from now. Once you get registered, you'll be linked for the rest of the month. So I just, you know, Bob, maybe we should open the question and answer too, just in case anyone has any questions for us.
I think probably, Bert, one of the questions I anticipate will be asked the most is, will these be recorded? And they will, of course. We're going to record everything. Bert and I were talking, we're going to give the link to everybody on our group here, all 4 people, who can then post it in their MLSP back office or wherever they want to put it, so that you'll always have available all the trainings that we're going to do. So don't worry about that. If you can't make it, we're going to record it.
Absolutely. And I'm just throwing this out there, like Bob said. I know specifically that each week when we upload it, I'm just going to upload it right to my back office for my team members and give them that access to be able to do the same. So I'll make sure, if you're, just so everyone's clear, no matter who invited you here, okay, no matter what, if you got here and you're connected to Angela or Brian or Bob or myself or one of the people that are connected to us, if you're in, then don't worry, you'll be able to get access to all the recorded trainings. Whoever records that week and does the training, they'll be giving access to the other panelists, so everyone will have equal access to all the training. Now, the advantage of being at the live training is that you have the live question and answer, guys. And I think by now you guys know that's really, if it's possible for you, that's an extra resource, right? That's an extra little nugget that you get. If you're on with Brian McDaniel and you have a specific question that you want to ask Brian, he's training that week, boom, you have access. Whether you're on, imagine that. If you work with Bob, but you always wanted to talk to Brian and ask him a question, on the week that Brian's doing training, get to that training. If you ever wanted direct access to Angela Hardy and you work with me, guess what? This is your opportunity. Angela's going to be doing some trainings, and when she's doing trainings, she's going to have question and answer where you're going to be able to ask live questions. So, of course, we'll have it recorded, but remember how valuable that live sessions or those live sessions are if you can attend because of the question and answer. The other thing, I don't think there was anything else really that I had, Bob, other than getting the recordings up for everyone.
I think there's one more. We forgot one of the best things.
Yeah, I want to hit on something before you get into that, and maybe give a little bit of training, Bob. Can I do that?
Yeah, absolutely. Go.
All right, guys. Look, if you're here, it's because you're affiliated with one of us 4. Okay. This is a great opportunity to invite your prospects, the people, not your prospects, but the people that join your team, new people. Give this away as a bonus. Let them know, hey, look, when you join me, I'm going to put you in connection with 4 marketers that are making it happen in MLSP that are going to train you. We're going to get you up and running very, very, very quickly. So use that to get people to jump on board and get them on these trainings. This is going to be very powerful. Bob wants to get to L2 almost as bad as I do. So, use this to your advantage, because here's the deal. If someone joins MLSP with you and you can help them get results, they're going to stay with you, period.
Well, Brian, that was the announcement, man, so you just did a great job. Yeah.
Good deal.
When we talked about this, guys, and by the way, Angela jumped off, but she told me to tell you guys that her internet is a little spotty right now. She's going to get it sorted out by Friday, so no worries. She'll be up and running in full strength by the time we start on Tuesday. So, she just moved back over to England. I think it's taking a little bit while to get her internet straightened out, but she certainly will. Brian, what you hit on is huge, especially for the new person coming in, because a lot of people feel like they have no advantage or nothing to offer or nothing to differentiate themselves from other people at MLSP. And this does it, because when if you can offer somebody private training with a group of 4 marketers who know what they're doing and who are getting results, who wouldn't jump on that? I would, for sure. So if you're on this call, you can be able to leverage our training for your own team, and that's huge. I guess, is Angela back? I guess maybe she's back.
I think she's in and out.
Yeah. Bert, you got anything else to add?
No, just on that note, one of our trainings, definitely, I would love to at some point do a training on leverage and how effective this tool of leverage can be, and how every single one of you, whether you just started today, literally if you just got started today, or if you've been doing this for a while, you can start to use leverage to your advantage. Now, when I say that, I'm not saying it like it's like, oh, some bad thing, like you're going to take advantage. I'm saying you can start to use leverage to help you get more exposure, to help you position yourself as the authority and become the leader. Because check this out, if you have leverage, which you do, and you recognize it, which we're going to help you to do, then you start to become the authority. That's part of being a leader. That's part of becoming an authority, is actually recognizing what it is you can leverage, how to leverage, and then doing it. And that's what Brian just gave you, literally. Like Brian was like, hey, can I do a training? What he just showed you right today in leveraging all these leaders that you have access to now is quite possibly one of the most powerful tools that you're going to have at your disposal for the foreseeable future. Think about that. I'm not kidding. Think about, until you get a story, until you start getting results, you can use Brian's results. You can use Bob's results. You can use my results, and you can use Angela's results. And check this out. People will know what you're talking about because you'll be able to point to them and say, hey, look at this guy, what he did. Did you see this guy over here? This is where he's at. This is where she's at. That's powerful stuff. So I think we can definitely, you guys can start using this leverage today, and we can expand on this and show you how to use this concept and this method every single day in your business.
Hey,
Absolutely.
we've got a question, Bob and Bert. Christina's asking, do we already have topics for the first few webinars? And I know we've discussed that, but have we laid anything down at least for the next webinar of what we're going to be on here?
I don't think we've actually laid it out yet. I thought we'd probably meet one more time, Brian, and knock around some ideas for the first month and get them out. And we can put those topics once they're ironed out. We can throw them out to people who are registered, and just so they know what's going to be happening. But
Christina, if you if you have something that you want to know,
yeah.
Send that over to me, and I'll put it before these guys, and we'll make it happen.
Yeah, anybody, if you know any of us, certainly, if you have stuff you want to be trained on, let us know. We'll get it done. The other thing I wanted to add to what you guys said is we're going to do our best to keep these to 30 minutes because that's about how we roll here. We like to be in and out 30 minutes. We're all busy guys. You're busy. We value your time too. We're going to start on time. We're going to keep it to 30 minutes and as best we can. And I think, Brian, we did that. We did a whole series on Tuesday trainings a while back for 30 minutes, and people loved it. So I think it's a great format.
Yeah, and keep in mind, guys, if we really get into the meat and potatoes of something, we may hang out longer, and you're more than welcome to stay with us. But like Bob said, for the most part, we want to be in and out because we got things to do as well. So we get it.
Yeah. Okay. Any other questions out there, Bert? I can't see the chat, so. For some reason.
Oh, okay. There was the other chat was going, and I was like, why is that other chat going? No, there is one more question. Oh, no, that one just got deleted. No, it looks like that was all the questions that had been asked so far. So if anyone has any other questions on timing or any topics or anything, like I think just like you guys said, this is for you guys. The entire objective here was to give everyone a fast start, to get, that's what these guys are talking about, is getting you started right away, getting you into the black, right? So you're not spending, so that you're making some money, you're referring people into the system, or maybe you're building your home-based business and you're gaining leads. Whatever your objective is, we want to get you onto that path and get you taking action and getting results as quick as possible. So like Brian said, if you know any of us, if you want us to talk about something specifically, reach out to us. If you know, let me use Angela for an example. If you know there's something that Angela's doing that you're digging, that you're like, wow, she's rocking that, then message Angela and say, hey, Angela, could you train on that? And then I'm sure Angela will be like, hey, guys, we're getting requests for this. I'd love to cover these topics. Absolutely, right? Because Bob, myself, or Brian, if you guys need to know anything about, shaving heads, being bald, any of that, not using shampoo, we got you covered there, right?
Well, mine's natural, man.
No, mine is too. I just shave it down so it doesn't look so ridiculous. So the point is, guys, if you have a question on specific, I'm just going to throw out some stuff here. If you have autoresponder stuff, or if you're wondering what's this custom funnel, custom campaign, or maybe you want to know how do the system campaigns work, how does that process happen, any of those types of things, just reach out. Maybe you want to know, hey, I see Brian uses Google Plus a lot. You have a question about that, go and ask him. Maybe you see Bob does a lot of Like he does like direct references to his email list. What's that all about? So this is for you guys, and it's gonna. I know for myself, I want to make it interactive so that you so that we're serving the people that we're here for, right? It's not just for us to be up here like telling you guys how to make a funnel. I know how to make a funnel, right? It's so that you guys can learn how to make a funnel and you know what you're doing. So hopefully that makes sense. And I think that's all I have for today, Bob.
Me too. Angela, are you able to talk?
Yeah. Is there a delay? Am I back on now?
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Okay, good. Well, I know that you've already explained to everybody, but I'll just, I don't know what you said because I was gone. For those of you who don't know me, don't know my situation, I've just moved to the UK. We've been here about a month. We got our stuff today. Yay! The stuff arrived from the ship today. So I will no longer be sitting on bed with my laptop. I will be in a comfy office chair in my office and have hopefully from this Friday a decent internet connection. So it's been tough, but it's a good move, and I'm really pleased we've done it. But business-wise, it's been a bit tough with shoddy internet. But never mind. It's hopefully going to be sorted out. Yeah, definitely. I agree with. I could hear what Bert was saying. All fabulous points, of course. Yeah, we all want to help you. We're all here to help you, and we are only going to know what you would like us to train you on if you tell us what you want us to train you on. So please reach out. You should have all of our. My guys have got my email. Bob's team have his email.
You see frozen time.
Yeah, it happens. It happens. She'll be up and running.
Or however you prefer to contact us. Reach out, contact us, and we. Okay.
All right. Thanks, Angela.
You could hear me.
Yeah, we got it.
Okay. Good.
All right, guys. I don't have anything else. You guys have anything else?
No, I'm good. Guys, just use this to get advantage. I'm looking forward to it. Start dishing out the questions. Let's make this happen.
Bert, did you put the link in the chat? Can't hear you. You're muted.
That was funny, right? I'm just I'm gonna redirect everyone, but I will put it. I can put it in the chat too. I'll put it over here in the chat, and then guys, when we leave here, instead of just ending the webinar in just a few moments here, is going to take you right to a link that can register you for every single one of these team trainings. Okay. So once you get registered, you'll be registered from now until the end of July. So it's basically the next month and a couple weeks. And we're looking forward to seeing you guys at the team training. We're looking forward to questions coming in. And we'll see you guys next Tuesday evening.
Okay, guys. Take care. Good night.
All right. Be good. See you.
All right. Here we go.